Welcome back guys, it's Elwood here from Not So Serious Gaming. Today I'll be bringing you the full Easter egg guide for Riese, or Riese, however you wish to say it. For those of you who played the original back on World at War, or the newer Giant, they honestly don't compare to how mind-blowing this map truly is, from its crazy cutscenes to its epic boss battle. Let's get to the Easter egg. Of course, for the first step you'll need to activate power. Follow the arrows through the facility, drop down and activate the power behind the box. Now you have power activated, you'll need to activate the 3 teleporters around the map. You can only do them one at a time, and when you activate one you'll need to run back to the spawn area to then link it. The first one's just out the right side of spawn if you're looking at the Pack-a-Punch machine. Head on through the facility, turn left at the trench gun, head on up through this door and the teleporter's just here by the MP40. The next teleporter is over by the power switch, just purchase this door and head straight to the teleporter. The third teleporter you can access via the bridge that is activated when you hit the power. Just head on over the bridge instead of dropping down to where the switch is, run across, purchase this door and the teleporter is just in front of you. Once all 3 are done, the almighty Pack-a-Punch will be unlocked. And for some of us, this was the first time we ever got to use a Pack-a-Punch, and it was fucking amazing! Now all you need to do is Pack-a-Punch any gun. As the next step, you need to do the old school Fireflies or Fire Trap Easter egg. Once you've done this, it will then trigger the main or new Easter egg. Head to the right side of Pack-a-Punch, look through this window here and shoot this panel on the wall. You will see power-ups float up into the sky, and Samantha will say some creepy ass stuff and you know the step's been activated. Now you need to find and shoot 3 items that spawn in around the map, and you can do these in any order. There will be a monkey that you'll find in the furnace room. You can find the furnace room to the left side of the Pack-a-Punch machine, just by the Thompson. Head through to the back where the furnace is and shoot the monkey. There will be a bear holding a knife up at the window to the right of the Pack-a-Punch machine, and the last one's over by the trench gun, just in these cages. Now it's time for the brand new Easter egg steps. When I say brand new, this map is a couple of years old. I know, and I can't believe I haven't played it till now. There's 4 buttons around the map. These can be pressed in any order. One of them is just in the furnace room. As you go in, it's just to the right hand side. One's over by the trench gun. If you turn left, it's just here before entering the room with the teleporter. One's up by the last teleporter, just by the door frame that leads out to the magic box. And the last one's just on the wall to the right hand side before quick revive by the second teleporter. The next step will require you to turn 4 valves that are in the boiler room that has the last teleporter in. Turn each one until you can see bubbles appear. Once you've done all 4, a voice quote will start indicating that you've completed this step. Spin over to the teleporter and press the switch just outside it, and then jump inside and activate the teleporter. This will take you to a lab where you can see a new wonder weapon in a glass cabinet. That's what we're gonna need. To get this, you need to grab a part of the table. This is to the right hand side of the cabinet. Once you activate it, the teleporter sequence will start and it will take you back to the map. Upon arrival, you'll see a blue pickup will appear in the spawn area. This is the first Ragnarok piece. Now I'll show you all the other locations to get the Ragnarok. Both parts have 3 locations for them, and I'll show you them all now. One part can be found down the far end corridor with the trench gun in it, and it's just on the desk on the right hand side. Another location is just by the trench gun over in the sink. And the last location for this part is once again by the trench gun over to the left, just on the floor by the filing cabinet. Now for the other part, they all seem to be around the furnace room. One's just in on the left by the rubble here, just under the stairs. The other part's just over by the rubble on the right, just after the window before the perk machine. The last part's just upstairs. If you run past double tap, it'll be on the left side here, just on the sandbags. You can see help written on the wall to indicate where it is. You can build this in 2 locations. One's just on the way to what I would call the 3rd teleporter, just here on the right hand side, just after double tap. The other bench is over in the room with quick revive in it, just by the 2nd teleporter. Now we built the Ragnaroks, let's complete the sick Easter egg. Head over to teleporter 1 and you'll see 3 fuse boxes on the wall. From my experience, I had to shoot them in this order, but I heard it can change. The order I personally shot them in, starting with the 2 on the right, was I shot the left one, then I span around, shot the one on its own, then I span around again and shot the one over on the right. Oh, and you'll need to do this with a Pack-a-Punch gun. You know you've done it correctly because an audio cue will start. Once you hear this, you can activate the switch just outside the teleporter, and then jump inside and activate it. This will take you to Samantha's bedroom. Over in the corner is a wardrobe. Inside this is the second part for the wonder weapon. Head over to the table that you didn't craft the Ragnaroks on and craft a new wonder weapon. This new wonder weapon is actually a new variant of the Wonder Waffle. You will need this for the next step of the Easter egg. Head over to Teleporter 2 and you'll see 4 blue lights on the wall with green and red lights behind them. You will need to shoot them in this order to create a cross of lightning, starting from the left side closest to the teleporter and ending with the red light on the right side closest to the teleporter also. Once you've created the X pattern of lightning, shoot down the middle, aiming at the teleport machine to finish this step. You'll hear another audio cue. Just press the button outside the teleport machine once again, step inside and teleport. Admire this awesome cutscene masterpiece that they have created for this map. Legit, I wish I knew how to do this because it's fucking awesome. Once you arrive back in the spawn area, you will notice a blue crystal has spawned in. This will only move when you're close to it, and it needs to travel to various locations around the map. Once it arrives at its destination, it will start a lockdown, and you'll need to charge this with precious souls, so get killing. But be warned, this can be bloody hectic. Make sure you're fully prepared to be locked into some very small places. This step is very long, so I would advise getting a crawler each time the crystal moves, as it makes it a million times easier. It will finally finish over at the catwalk. Most of you old school fans won't have an issue with this, as most of you have probably sat over on the bridge for many hours before. Once you complete this, you'll be rewarded with Perkaholic. Now it's time for the coolest and most creepiest boss I've ever experienced in Custom Zombies. And may I just say, it's quite hard, especially if you don't have the right guns for it. I'll give you a quick rundown on a few things I would advise. Sam has bubble shield around her, protecting her from any damage, and you can't do damage at all until this disappears. As far as I'm aware, you can't do anything to influence this to happen sooner, apart from staying alive. Talking about staying alive, she has multiple attacks to ruin your day, from slowing down all players unless you're in a protective ring, to dropping down flaming boulders to blow you up. And also at one point some red flashing bears appear around her and you must kill them, otherwise she won't ever lose her shield again. Neither waffle variants seem very effective against Samantha, however the traditional one can be quite good at killing the zombies in the area. I could be wrong on this, but I did spend a bloody long time trying to kill her with them and it just didn't seem to work. So I'd strongly advise to bring a very powerful weapon that shoots bullets. Maybe a shotgun or two. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. It's great to play an old school map that had been brought back to life with an amazing Easter egg, and I can't believe I hadn't played this sooner. My good friend Holofire pointed out to me the other day that you can actually upgrade the grenades. I had no idea how to do this, so I thought I'd show you guys how to do it too. There's multiple explosive barrels around the map that you need to blow up with a grenade. I'll show you all those locations now. One's outside one of the windows in the spawn area. Just throw a grenade next to the bear shadow. Head out the spawn area to the right hand side and 2 of them are just outside the window here. Before going to the first teleporter, if you spin round, look outside this window here, there's another explosive barrel. Continue past the trench gun and another explosive barrel's outside the window here. Just past the 3rd teleporter, if you look outside the window here is another explosive barrel. Just next to the box by the 3rd teleporter, outside there's 2 explosive barrels here. And the last barrel's just down by the 2nd teleporter. If you go underground and you throw a grenade outside the window here, it's just there. When you hear this noise, you'll know you have the upgraded grenades. They're extremely powerful, as you can see by the range here. This has been Elwood from Not So Serious Gaming. I hope you have a great morning, evening, night, whatever time of day it is. I hope you have a great one. Make sure you love life like you love gaming, and peace out!
Who the fuck was that?